Welcome to my gameplay, everyone. Just basically gonna play through. There you go. Okay.
You killed one of my gang, Swit. No writ will protect you from us.
Out? I'm sure I can procure a writ for each of you.
That's it. Kill the Morag Tong and any witnesses.
I'll just take my leave. No use getting my axe around. Heal me! I had that situation under control. Just needed them to make the first hostile move. Still, I cleaned enough blood off my axes for one day, so thanks for lending a hand.
You're welcome. Give me a sec. Yeah, as was told to meet you out here.
You were you? Was it Melissa? I told her I'd close out my tab after I completed another contract. That woman has the patience of an anxious nix. Well, tell her I'm good for it. I'll stop by and we can conclude our business cordially.
No, I'm here about Vea.
Vea? The new apprentice? Now why in oblivion do you care about Vea?
I'm trying to find her.
Are you now? And why do you want to do that? Never mind, I don't really care. I was asked to pass along some notes, but I'm not really the messenger type. I suggest you talk to Vea's mentor. Last I heard, she had a job in the Western Ruins.
I'll look for Vea's mentor in the ruins to the west.
Make sure you don't anger Vea's mentor, or even look at her the wrong way. She's grown surprisingly protective of that young woman, and if she thinks you pose a danger... Besides, I'd hate to see you wind up on the wrong end of one of our writs. You know, the usual buyer's remorse. I see a lot of that in my line of work. Turns out, I had to kill a bad man who did bad things. The writ was legal and above board. Unfortunately, his brother didn't see it that way and was looking for revenge. You make it sound so obscene. Still, that's pretty much an accurate description. But it's not like I work for the Dark Brotherhood or anything. I don't kill anyone without a sanctioned writ. Keeps the great houses in line. It's a calling. I'd rather not. She's particular about her secrets, and I don't want to get on a bad side. You should keep that in mind too if you plan to continue on this course. Veya's mentor usually sticks to the rules, but I wouldn't turn my back on her. Oh, you make it sound so obscene. Still, that's pretty much an accurate description. But it's not like I work for the Dark Brotherhood or anything. I don't kill anyone without a sanctioned writ. Keeps the great houses in line. It's a calling.
Might find her now. This woman. It's called Veya. This guy's daughter. Silence.
die in the shame I've brought to Malakath. Defeated by a lone warrior. Oh, Malakath will laugh at our incompetence. An assassin. Probably a Morag Tong. She tracked our leader here. But she doesn't know. We set a trap inside the ruins. Oh.
Goodbye, buddy.
She's just one woman! Get inside the ruins and stop her!
Makrob is weak, vengeful. The Dark Elves say he is Moloch, the good. The Orcs. Yeah.
Let the assassin come. I'm tired of running and she doesn't frighten me.
Well, you're not what I expected to find, anything. You're not a cultist. At least you sure aren't dressed like one. You're walking into a dangerous place, hero. You must be here for a reason.
And to find you, to ask you.
Questions? I don't have time for questions. I have a writ to complete. Look, I can't keep these evil cultists waiting. You want to talk? Find me after I finish this job.
Come out, little assassin! Or is the Morag Tong too scared to meet the powerful snag face to face? me!
Excuse me, hero. I have to see an orc about a writ.
Don't kill me. I didn't mean to interfere with House Tolvani's plans. I made a mistake.
A mistake? Well, that explains everything. I'll just let the Telvanni know. I'm sure Mage Valen will understand.
Oh, that's a relief. I thought for sure you were going to kill me.
I am. Ugh, I hate when my leathers get wet. And this is a new outfit, too. Ah, well. I suppose we ought to discuss what you're doing here. You're obviously not one of the Malakath cultists, so I have one question. Why the tusk are you following me, and why shouldn't I just kill you and be done with it? Yes, that was 2 questions, and an orc curse, and a threat. It's been a long day. Oh, that's not what I expected. But you can just turn around and leave. You're not going to find her. Faye is going through a difficult time right now. And the last thing she needs is some house brethren lackey adding to her pain and confusion. Really? Is that what old man Eris told you? And did he tell you about Vea's brother? About how House Redwin exiled their favored son? No? I didn't think so. Vea needs answers and I promise to help her. So walk away while you still can.
If you don't let me help, you'll have to deal with others. They're hunting outside to find Vea. Okay.
Outsiders? Is her father really that desperate? Look, tell Eris that Vea's safe and you'll see her soon. But no more outsiders. If my organization gets skittish, they'll return to the shadows and take Vea with them. They'll only deal with you.
Is that really true? Well, you set up a meeting with Vea.
Well, it's not exactly a lie. And I don't want things to get out of hand. I'll arrange a meeting, provided Vea agrees. You let Eris know she's safe. Get him to stop hiring freelancers before someone gets hurt. I'll send word when we're ready.
What's the deal between you two?
That was poetry in motion. Not only is my organization getting choice assignments again, but we're starting to recover some of our prestige. Specifically, these Malakath cultists interfered with House Telvanni, so they had to be dealt with.
And the orc you just killed?
Oh, him? No one special. Just the leader of this particular band of mad cultists. His name was on the writ, so I had to end him. It's what I do, after all, and I do it so well.
What organisation are you
I
talking about?
suppose if you're in for a sliver, you might as well be in for the log. I'm with the Morag Tong, and what you witnessed was a legal murder. According to my writ, the orc had to die. So, I killed him. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to Vea. Vea and I have a history. Her brother, too. They were good kids. Liked to watch me train. Now I feel responsible for her. When she came to me looking for help and asked to join the Morag Tong, who was I to refuse? Well?
stupid dog.
What happened? Let me see.
I just tried to pet it. Damn dog bit me.
Leave it alone. There's something strange about that dog.
Something strange about the dog, huh?
May I be of service? May I be of service?
I was just going to see if she's going to repeat the sentences that she kept on
I'm
with.
surprised to see you back here, but I'm also relieved. Does this mean you have news about my daughter? Is she safe? Is she ready to come home?
She joined the Marathon and they're arranging a meeting.
There? Join that cult of assassins? I was afraid she'd do something rash. What was she thinking? I don't see the Morag Tong as safe, but at least she's still alive, so I suppose that's something. When are we going to meet with my daughter?
No, that's just me, but tell me what happened to Veer's brother.
She won't meet with me? No, I suppose she's not ready for that quite yet. As for Vea's brother, that was all the doing of the Redoran Council. I'm not allowed to discuss the details, but he's still alive, if that's what Vea is worried about.
I said to call off the freelancers or she'll take Veer and disappear.
Naryu's back in town? She's as stubborn as Vea. Very well. No other outsiders. Although I can't dismiss the mercenaries that Captain Briven employs. House Redoran is my life, as is Vea. I'll do everything in my power to see her home safely.
Your daughter is safe, just let me handle this and I'll try to get her to meet you.
As you say. No
Yeah,
other outsiders.
completed a quest.
But there are rules, Outlander. I must do everything within reason to maintain the honor of House Redoran. Here, your first payment. Soon, however, I'll expect more than just a verbal confirmation of Vea's safety. When next you see her, tell my daughter that I want to talk to her. Vea can set the terms, and I expect her to stop running away when things don't go her way.
I'll convey the message, but I need to know exactly what you and Vea argued about.
Vea has always felt shackled by the rules of House Redoran, hobbled by the many duties and obligations it presses upon its subjects. After the situation involving her brother, she decided she wanted nothing more to do with the house, or with me.
The strict observance of rules and obligations caused the rift between you and your daughter.
That may be an oversimplification. I suppose your statement is accurate. I walk a narrow path between House Counselor and loving father. Unfortunately, the former often supersedes the latter. That's why I want to speak to Vea again.
Ah. Yes, that's a good comic. That would be amazing. Okay, oh, actually, I just want to read a book. I'm going to see if this was in a bookshelf. So it's called a subtropical cauldron, a spectacularization by Lady Cinderella of Talnith. According to the heartland of Cyrodiil, by that old fraud Phrygistus of Elenia, the Nibonus Valley, and the Kolovin Hills have always enjoyed the temperate climate they have today, and early references to Cryodale as a subtropical jungle were merely errors of the parts of one of the Hermskris. Really, what then of the waving fawns of Baltushin mentioned in the plays? What of dense jungled shore of Rumor in the Timberland Tractkeys? Are these as well as the mistakes? There's so many names and stuff that I just can't even pronounce. Mistakes of errant copyists. No, I think it more likely the three Erlango climate was warmer and better than it is today. The environment of the heartland has changed, which begs the question how. I have a great deal of thought the questions and would like to propose a hypothesis. However, I am not a scholar of deep mythology history like Manus Galerium or Beradilium. No, the Signifer. I am not a scholar of deep mythology history like. So let's just call the following a speculation. Teriel is the center of Naran. Cardril is the center of Tamriel, and at the center of Curl stands the greatest of mortal made structures, the white gold tower of the imperial city, which was patterned to open emulation of the Adamantin or Dirian tower, the oldest structure in Tamriel, said to have been elected by the Aedra themselves. This was not no mere homage, realm, or coincidence. White gold was built in the semblance of Adaman in order to echo the first tower. Undetainable mystery properties, and not just to echo them, but due to the centered location to amplify them. What are these mystical properties that lead us to the domain of tower lore? A realm fought with solidarity conflict, but I will try to give a simple and unconventional summary. When the Aedra were persuaded or hoodwinked by Lorca and into creation of the Mundus, the physical flesh of Niran was hung on a skeleton of joints, each of which radiated a pulparial reality, the bones of the world, as it were. At one point of the mystical joint points, the Aedra elected a great structure, the adamantine tower, where they held a conclave to decide the fate of Yorkan and the Mundus. In later times, mortal mages discovered the tower and deducted its reality affirming properties. That Merethic elves then eliminated it, elected the white gold and crystal towers at one point, or at other joint points. In doing this, what did that your elves hope to achieve? I would posit that which job, mate? I would posit that through their collective possession of such tower in their realms over time, the elves actually amended their local reality to conform to their desires. Thus in Somerset's Achapapilio in the atmosphere, and the sphere of the crystal tower is a warm and paradoxical domain perfectly adapted to the ultimate, and cryodil in the sphere of even the more good and powerful white gold tower became a warm and subtropical jungle which suited the ease-loving Alids. But the slaves of the heartland high elves rose up against their masters, conquered the valleys of the Nimbene, and Alids ruled no more. Thereafter, White Gold Tower was the center of a human empire, peopled by Nedis and Chironauts, who originated in cooler northern climates, and so the Tower of Cryodil responded to the desires of its new master, and that, I believe, is the answer to how the Heartland changed from subtypal template, because once men ruled the Torridale, the local reality changed to meet their needs and wishes, changed slowly, perhaps almost imperceptible, but inexorably, until Triodale became the realm of the template forest and fields we know now. So it's that the truth of the matter have I deducted the answer of the mystery. To the mystery I cannot be sure. I am only humble solitaire residing in the tower of the fifth Dictrin, which is neither white gold nor amadillion. The only thing I'm quite sure of is that any theory pronounced by Thudterus of Alan is almost certain to be wrong. Okay. Okay, that keeps me a bit active. Find a way to contact Vaya.
You said I'd find you here, and damn it all if she wasn't right.
Ah, this guy.
Did I mention how much I hate being a messenger? Makes me wish I had a writ so I could kill something. Anyway, Naya wants to talk to you. Said you'd know what it was all about.
Alright, where do I go?
Here. This should explain everything, sort of. It's a map. We change locations every other day for security reasons, just in case it falls into the hands of House Redorin or someone else with an axe to grind with our organization.
We'll do with this.
Never had to use a map before. Amateurs. This one leads to a key to one of our safe houses, and another map. The first map? It depicts a particular town. Kind of like this one. Hint, hint. The rest? Well, you'll have to figure that out on your own.
I'm trying to decipher the map.
Look, I know you're helping Councillor Eris, but if that map falls into House Redoran hands, I'll probably have to kill you. Nothing personal, mind you. We're already having a bit of trouble with the house, and we'd rather not make matters worse.
You always got a message from Eris. Part of the month.
Well, look at you. You're a practical genius. Look, Nayu seems to trust you, so I suppose I have to trust you too. But that's a powerful secret you've been given. Betray us, and you'll find my blade in your back. Unless Nayu kills you first. The Morag Tong has the authority to accept and carry out writs of execution. We keep the great houses from engaging in all-out war, but they rarely appreciate the work we do on their behalf. House Redoran in particular wants to shut us down.
Why does House Redoran want to shut down?
The other houses have used us to take Redoran down a peg or two of late. To be frank, for all their vaunted honor, the house cries foul whenever someone gets the better of them. Our status is tenuous enough without Redoran's constant harassment.
Status is tenuous.
As I understand it, the Morag Tong made mistakes in the past, grew too arrogant. We had to lay low for more than a century. Now, we're taking select contracts, working to re-establish our reputation. It's not our fault most of them concern Redoran. What are you implying? Can't a person do something nice to help out an ally every now and again? Oh, who am I kidding? I hate playing the messenger. Haven't you ever done something you hate because it was the right thing to do?
Done something you hate because it was the right thing to do. Haven't you done something you hate because it's the right thing to do? Done something you hate because it was the right thing to do. Sometimes I don't know, see. No.
Well, not all of us can afford to be so cold and heartless. I'd say I envy you, but that would just reward you for bad behavior. Why are you still talking to me? Don't you have a map to puzzle out?
Much to do and too little time. to do here?
You look like you could use a drink.
What do you want?
Don't cause trouble.
Anything distinguishable?
Sorry about all the subterfuge, but we can't be too careful when it comes to security around here. Don't be so eager, my darling. It reveals too much about your ultimate intentions. But yes, Vea would very much like to meet with you. You intrigue her, and your connection to her father could prove beneficial once she knows she can trust you.
How do I prove she can trust?
Veteran records. House officials keep track of everything. Incidents, commendations, births and deaths. Whether important or mundane, they detail it all in their registry. Vea believes the registry contains information about her brother Uram. Don't sound so offended. You had to know your hands were going to get dirty eventually. You are dealing with assassins and politicians, after all. The local keeper of records, Lord Drono, is away, so security at his townhouse should be light.
find a vendor. Hello? Yeah, hi. Not too bad. Yeah. I am, yeah, but I was speaking to Simon, and he said he was, but this was about a different job in Yate, I think. Well, either one's pretty much fine, I think. It's not too bad. I can drive. Yeah. What's the job in town as well? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I spoke with Simon about it, and yeah, he said like he said he's gonna contact me soon later on today to see if I'll be starting tomorrow. I guess I could start a week on that one, and then once that one's finished, I could maybe talk to you about Barclay afterwards. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Play that, play. So I want to find a vendor. Basically, we need to buy some lockpicks. So we're going in a building now. So before I do this, because I'm literally helping this woman, or I need to wait for the time. I'm not sure. But
I hope you've got deep, loose.
guess I need to find a vendor. So they usually have it marked on the doors in all the other games, like
What?
I just find find a store. General store. Someone's house. So it's weird that you just walk in someone's house like that and it's just like, well.
Dark elves have unusual tastes.
Yes, please, if you just listen.
Take care of yourself, Father. You always were good at that.
Yes, please, if you just listen.
Take care of yourself, Father. You always were good at that.
Okay, so all we're trying to find is just a general store. Wow, I never saw him get angry so much. Just
Yes, please, if you just listen.
Take care of yourself, Father. You always were good at that.
temple.
are welcome, so come in and enjoy.
How's Lalu? How's Lalu?
Thanks for watching. I think that's the end for me. Cheers.